Alright, so boys, we're featured with the boys. And we are playing up against Master Yi. A lot of people always struggle really hard against Master Yi. And I hope this can be a bit of a way to learn how to counter him and just learn how to, typically carry games in general in this current meta. I think I've found probably the best playstyle. Not if I lose. I think I found the best playstyle of this meta right now. I've been abusing it for the past probably like 2 or 3 patches, and I think it is extremely strong. The success I've had in this past what is it? I think every patch is 2 weeks, so the past 6 weeks, past month. The success I've had is 100% just revolved around one lane, one role. It's bot lane, so just playing through bot lane, pathing for bot lane, just always making sure that you play for bot lane. And it's a very weird season. Because before, you used to be able to path top. Okay, I want to path top if I want to get red orbs. I want to path bot if I want to get blue orbs. It was a lot more diverse for Kayn, but now I think it's just, if you're starting this side, you start blue. If you're starting this side, you start red, and you just gank bot permanently, and you play for the bot side objectives. Now, I don't think you need to force the bot side objectives early on, but I do think you need to cater towards them. You need to make sure that you're playing around them at least, doing something smart. For some reason they have 2 mid. What is that about? Don't worry, you won't struggle against my Yi, I think. I don't know. Master Yi is a pretty hard chance to play it too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Last time I tried doing a new build against Kayn, with Kayn against Yi, I got absolutely destroyed. Yo, Don was here. Thanks to 4 months. Welcome back. But that was a full tank Kayn build. I'll do that in another video. I was gonna do a full tank Kayn build this game, but sadly, Master Yi is on the enemy team, and Master Yi with Kraken Slayer just absolutely destroys you. No AP. Oh, that's a good point. Honestly, I feel like the no AP comps are a lot more... They're not as bad as you think they are because they do more damage to towers and you can end games faster. And I have % health damage, so I'm not really that worried. Hey, what's up, Low Powder? Nice to see you again. Hope you've been well. Oh, was here. Oh boy, thanks so much now. 4 months. Welcome back. Appreciate you, buddy. Alright, so... Ziggs is top. Okay. That's weird. Ziggs top. I'm scared. See how that goes. Bot lane's getting shoved in, so yeah. This is a very weak bot lane, Vayne and Taric. Meanwhile, we have only one of the strongest, if not the strongest bot lane combos. The Lucian Nami. It's up there with like Kalista, Renata, Zyra Khan, stuff like that. Extremely, extremely strong and oppressive. So, definitely want to cater towards these lanes and just keep them ahead because, like I mentioned earlier, bot lane is just way too powerful right now. Support is way too much impact, and 80 carries just scale too well. And this meta is very team fight based, so looking for team fights is very crucial. So you guys probably will wind up playing Red Kayn a lot more often. And I know a lot of people, you probably see me play on my main account, my challenger account, and you see me run Gore Drinker, and you're like, Karasmai, what happened to Eclipse? I thought we were doing Eclipse. Well, the thing is with Eclipse is that I think it's a lot better in elos that are below, like Grandmaster, Master, because, I mean, truthfully, you just can't really get away with running a build like that, you know? Just not very plausible. Alright. So, Master should be up there. I'm just gonna put a pickaxe, reset, to go around towards top side. Ziggs in such a long lane that shouldn't really be favorable for him. Because bot lane was so shoved, I didn't really want to look for a gank, but they did fight a 2v2 and lost it. Shin held on to his flash, so things just went unfortunate for them. But that happens. The thing is that even if I am playing and catering towards bot lane, it's more or less around the objectives in bot lane, not necessarily just the bot lane itself. Like, I could play around the objectives and... Ooh, nice. That's good. Okay, Massey just took that. Okay, so this means that we can maybe look for something here. Massey might be trying to look to gank. No, he's not. I thought he would with his E, but apparently not. Aaron just chased this guy down. We can probably kill him. This is Ziggs. Oh, never mind. This guy can gap close for days. Holy. Yeah, I have a full pickaxe and Massey does not. Nice. So yeah, just being able to know whether you can fight that or not is that I know that Massey started bot and path towards top, and I knew that he was done with his full clear when he killed the scuttle, so I was like, okay, probably didn't reset. Because just based on the timing alone, I could tell, okay, there's no way that he reset, went straight to top scuttle, and then, you know, was doing all that. Normally when people reset, they don't run straight to a scuttle. They do scuttle and then they look to reset, or they'd stick around and look for a gank. I was like, okay, well, if he sticks around looking for a gank, we can fight him. And if not, well, then I'll just go for the Ziggs and maybe get us some. And Master Yi showing up there was actually probably the best thing for me, because if he didn't, then I would have got nothing out of that, and I would just went back to farming. But now that we killed Ziggs, quite punished. I don't think that's going to do much for the Garen lane, but it just makes it a little bit more playable for him, getting some XP, getting some gold. Because you just want to make sure that the top lane is survivable, because I'm not going to be playing off top. I'm going to be playing off bot mid, but as long as top can survive, it's all good. So notice how I'm always setting up my camps. Just normally where you're going to path is you have a start and an end, right? So I'm starting top and I'm ending bot. And notice how I'm ending on Gromp. So if I'm ending on Gromp, then I'm positioned to gank bot. And if I'm ending on Wolves, then I'm positioned to gank mid. And if I end on Raptors, I'm positioned to gank mid. And if I end on Krugs, positioned to gank top, right? So where you start and where you end will dictate kind of where you're looking to gank. So if I'm pathing always for bot lane, this is how you want to set it up. You always want to make sure that you're starting on the opposite side and ending where you want to go. That way you don't get punished, you don't get invaded, all that stuff. Nadia, thanks to give sub to Sinsmoke.
And so uninspired.
Yeah, we could definitely fight this. I knew he was gonna flash. I probably should have just walked to the left, but it's fine. Nice. Yeah, they could just go to lane. I'm just gonna go. It's alone. Oh wait, I just realized I forgot. I'm going to Eclipse this game because I'm not playing in high elo. Yeah, okay, so that pickaxe is kind of. Well, I could definitely turn this pickaxe in death stance or something. That's always a valuable option. It's gonna be a little bit of a delayed death stance. It's okay. Oh. My auto was 1 damage off. I didn't get level 6 there either. That would have been unlucky. Nice. Alright, well now that I'm level 6 to Master Yi's level 4, I could just walk into his jungle and look to start punishing. Because their support is lane and Master Yi's top side is up. So, hello, Master Yi. I just take his camp. Let me tell you one thing, if you're playing first form Kayn and you're ever like invading and punishing a jungler like Master Yi, things are looking good for you, my boy. I can't do anything. If I kept my Conqueror stack, maybe I could have fought that. I don't know. I thought Yoni, well, I don't know. I have no idea what happened mid there. That's kind of grief. I don't not think with the Eclipse build, I did want to mention this because it's pretty important to get out now. I don't think you need mana immune with the Eclipse build at all. I think if you're going to go the Eclipse build and you're going to be like doing high damage, you do not need to get mana immune. I feel like that's pretty pointless. Guide to Master Yi is not good though, but thankfully, Red Kayn actually counters Master Yi, and not a lot of people know how. 10 health damage, and you have a CC. So whenever he Qs me, I'm gonna get CC'd. Be easy peasy. I got early for him too. I had to kind of in for it, but it's fine. I shouldn't have died there. I think I could have played that better if I kept my Conqueror stack. Luckily, we didn't lose the Rift either. I also ate so much damage from the Irelia for free. I felt like there's so many things I could have done to play that smoother. But, all good. Yeah, she died. Perfect. Alright, so notice I'm just going to clear the bot side. 2 of the most important bot side camps and then just path towards the top side. Well, I got the scuttle and then just going to realize after I take the objective, he should have taken the objective. A lot of junglers kind of had that thought process where it's like, whenever you do something, they'll feel like they have to do something. So let's say, hypothetically, I were to invade the Master Yi, then he would feel more pressure to start invading me. But if I never invaded him, then he'll never feel like, no, you should have invaded, right? So a lot of times you can kind of play mind games on the enemies, where it's like, I'll take one objective, and then I'll look to force the next objective. And if he'll try to contest, because he's like, oh, darn, I'm not doing enough, then I know that I'm stronger than him and I can kill him, so. A lot of times in the lower elos, you gotta just play mind games on the enemies. You gotta just be thinking what they're thinking of, and just look to punish. Oh, never mind, I got stolen. But I mean, he dies and loses topside camps. So, I mean, if he's willing to make that trade, that's his loss. I didn't have smite. Rift is worth a good amount, but I think dying and losing out on that much XP as a hyper carry is extremely bad, especially when it's the person that's going to be countering you. Normally you just want to build your own advantage, but he wanted to take the advantage that I was getting. Because once again, like I said, we don't really know what the right move is. So a lot of times if you know what the right move is, you can just punish that. I want to see if I can bait her. Yeah, see, look, I didn't even touch her, and I baited this somehow. No, why? Because I had no CDs. But I walked to her like I could do something, right? Okay, so Tarek is walking up, so I'm just going to be turbo aggressive and just be like, alright, let me try and one-shot this. Hide it out all the way. Smite and run. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to take my bot side camps and then just go to my top side. The reason why I'm prioritizing the bot side camps is because Massey is around bot side. So that means my top side's all free. Unless they had like an enemy top laner that could punish you. Like there's some top laners that will take your camps. I'm sure some of you have had that happen to you. It is super obnoxious. Especially the Tryndamirs. Don't get me started on the Tryndamirs. They always do that. One of my boys is like one of the best Tryndamirs out there. Used to be Fogged, who is also one of my boys. But this guy named Verchond. He's a god Tryndamir. One of the best Tryndamir out there right now. At least for NA. I don't know about other regions. Try. Yeah. I see was lingering around bot side. I just want to farm my stuff and get out. Boink. Is that the rift on bot? Surprising to me. Alright. With that many plates up, it's never efficient. I just want to do it when it's like almost dead. That way you can just one pop the tower. Because there's more resistances the more plates that are gone. Now, if we so choose to fight this, we get kills. Nice. See, so notice how with Eclipse you can actually do so much more. You can give your team so much more opportunity with the Eclipse spy. Because in higher elo with Gore Drinker, I need every stat I can get, but in this elo, which is Norms and more, which would be Gold, Plat, Diamond, Masters, I don't know. I just like doing informative games with viewers most of the time because it's easier to teach people in lower elo how to play if I'm in their elo, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't really seem to understand that. They always ask me why do I not do informative games in my elo. Well, it's because you don't play with Challenger teammates and I do. If you want to learn how to play with Challenger teammates, I mean, that's what my stream is for, right? A lot of people can learn from that, but for YouTube, I like to teach to more of a general audience of just all elos, because I understand that there's a lot of lower ranked viewers that watch. Not saying you guys are low elo, just saying that with YouTube, there's so much more diversity. But on Twitch, all my viewers are Challenger, so every single one. If you want to be Challenger, that's all you have to do. Watch me on Twitch. What's that? No cap. Alright. So now at this point, I've been telling you guys, I think Red Kayn is super good. Blue Kayn is strong, don't get me wrong. There's games where you're going to drop nukes on Blue Kayn. But with Red Kayn, I have like a even better win rate. And I have like a 70% win rate with Blue Kayn and like a 75, maybe even 80% win rate with Red Kayn. I know these numbers might seem like, oh, are you making that up? No, you can look at my OPG on all my accounts. Karasmai V9, Edgy Memer Guy, 6'9", yada yada. I've been winning so many games with Kayn this past like 6 weeks. Simply because I understand more how the meta works. Just constantly playing for the objectives, but understanding which objectives have more weight behind them, if that makes sense. Like the dragons will always hold more weight because they have higher value, and just being able to stack them is a lot more crucial in this meta. Yeah, he doesn't have smite. I thought he would try and like flash smite it over. He sold the last objective. How's the B-Day date with my mom? It's my mom's birthday.
I've been
it's my brother's
Challenger
birthday
for
2
5
days.
years now.
No, Jars! They supposed to be 60 months? Yeah, yo, look at that! 5-year challenger! Holy moly. Oh boy. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we're gonna get Death Stance, and yeah, notice how I'm just like always playing to make sure that my recalls line up with the objectives. I don't think I can get the Death Stance for the Rift, so I'm pretty unconfident, but the one thing I also always mention is if you're gonna fight, any big fight with Red Kayn, you need your ult. If you don't have your ult, don't even bother fighting it. Just give it up. It's not worth it. But not a lot of people know how to give. I think that's probably one of the biggest tips you'll pick up from my stream or my YouTube, whatever you're watching. You need to learn how to give up things. Not a lot of people know how to give up things. Like, okay, we gave up the Rift earlier, but think about what you could trade back. That's one simple thought process that can make you a 10 times better player. 10 times better. Being willing to give up something and be like, alright, what else can I take? I'm giving this, but you just have to understand your own strengths within yourself. Like, okay, do I have a lot of gold? Do I not have my ult? Do I need my flash? Are the enemies too strong for me to fight them? Okay, if that's the case, then just give and look for something else. Build gold and then know, okay, will I outscale them? And the case with Kayn is, most of the time, yes, 100% you will. So that's very easy. I could give you guys that free little tip, free little lesson myself. So, yeah, Massey wants to steal it again. Stole one. He's feeling himself, you know, trying to be the steal man. And the thing is, I can get 2 kills for the price of 1 here. Look, I send the Rift there. And now I just walk to them. And Rift got him. Boink. Yeehaw! I played that so poorly, but it didn't even matter. That's how free it was. I let Shelly kill the Master Yi. Yes, my pet, yes! Alright, so they don't have a lot of armor stackers. They have a decent amount of AD, so we're going to be going Death Stance, yes sir. And then, they don't really have too much impressive AP, so we don't need MR yet, so I'll go Cleaver. I just like the Death Stance Cleaver or Death Stance Maw, one of those. Some people, they like Grudge. I need to try that. I probably should have tried it this game. This would be a good game to try it. I don't really see why you'd want Grudge if you're going to go for Sustain. You know, if you're going to go for full lethality, you know, there's this really neat thing called Blue Kayn that a lot of people always seem to forget about. Now, a full lethal, full one-shot Ross build, I actually do have a build for that. But I'm going to wait to unfold that. It's so hard because I want to get like a full build video, but it's so hard to get a game where I actually get full build. So many games end in like 20 minutes. Now, I was wondering if I can keep him alive. Yeah, even if she autos me as much as she wants, she can't do anything. See, this is where you reach the point of immortality, and notice how it doesn't matter if I have Eclipse or Gore Drinker at this point. This is the point where if you get to, you'll not notice the difference between Eclipse or Gore Drinker, because the Omnivamp is going to just make you feel really tanky, and instead of the Gore Drinker healing, you would have the shield. And the difference with this build and Gore Drinker is that you have more damage, so you're trading out damage instead of survivability. And in higher elo, I need survivability, but in lower elo, you need more damage, right? Because you want to carry. So that's why I always mention, okay, this is why Eclipse is better if you're not Challenger, but you know, if you are Challenger, Gore Drinker. I'll argue that with anyone. If you watch my games, watch any Challenger level gameplay against very smart players, it will punish you for your lack of stats 100%. But low elo, no one punishes you for anything. I could probably build like Wit's End if I wanted and wouldn't get punished. Because it's not really about just itemization, it's about how you really move yourself around the map, how you hold yourself. Ow. So like, being able to notice, okay, I could just straight up dive this guy and not even care. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people would be willing to do that stuff. And if someone came, I would just ult, right? He ulted, I would ult. If like 10 people came, then I'd have to flash away, but hey, I can outplay them all. Alright, let me go help the Yanni. Kayn, Massey, the 2 people that can kill me. Let's see if I can outplay him. Nope. I wanted to lead him with W, because if I hold my W, then he could just Q my W, and it makes it too free for him to do that. But see, now if he Qs and then I W, it's a guaranteed hit. And that's why I say, Red Kayn counters Massey. All you have to do is that. Simple as that. In. Damn, I want to Q out of tower range. I can't bait him. Alright. It's a little bit counterintuitive to get armor pen and armor shred because, you know, one's going for one shot, one's going for sustain. But I just want to see how this goes. Because, I mean, the grudge would make a lot of sense to slow them. That's really the main thing I'm thinking about is like, okay, the slow. But you can choose where he lands now. You're right. Wait, so Kayn gets destroyed by Master Yi. Oh, you guys are right. I didn't even know that. I forgot about that. I forgot that was even a thing. I'm sorry. I don't keep up with Master Yi as a champion. I really don't. I really don't. I forgot about that. You're totally right. I completely forgot. That slipped my mind. Okay, well, thank you, Twitch chat. Now I look like an idiot. You couldn't have told me earlier when the game was still going. I'm not really flaming the players. I'm just commenting on what you should and shouldn't do. It's kind of how you teach people how to become better. You don't want to be critiqued. I mean, how bad, but... Ooh. GG. Fun game. Oh, I missed. Too fast the home guards. I have nothing to keep me alive here besides dodging. Yeah, that's why you gotta like build faith in your mechanics though. Oh no! I got knocked away before I got that auto off. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I thought I would do more damage with Grudge, to be honest. I really thought I'd do more damage with Grudge. Yeah, I built Grudge one time. Unless you're going like a full high damage build, which like I said, it's in the works. I don't think you need it. I guess the full damage build would be like, you guys want a little bit of a test it and see if you like it. I might make a video on it one day. Maybe I won't. And if I don't, hey, maybe you can make a video on it. You know what you think. But the highest damage Kayn build in the game would probably be Eclipse, Ionia Boots, Rab Hydra, Grudge, Animune, and I forget what the last item was. What was it? Yumu's maybe? Yumu's. Imagine admitting to stream sniping. I mean, it's fine. I don't really care. I need the viewers. I'm a dead streamer. I saw Groscore going on like a rant because he wasn't getting enough viewers. What if that's just me? What if I just become like the ungrateful guy? I have no mana. GG. Ah! Alright, we had. GG again. Fun game.